What's up to all the people? So this is a TV, you know what I'm saying? This is the TV series, you feel me? So that's just how it is on my channel, you feel me? I got a bunch of content. Make sure you guys go check out the other content. This is the TV episode right here. So this is my top favorite rappers, albums from those rappers, my top favorite album they've ever made. And real quick, as a bonus, I'm gonna list my top favorite producers in the game. You feel me? So look, starting off, and my top favorite rappers, they're gonna be in order. So I'm putting them in order. But the producers are not gonna be in order. That's just who I fuck with. I'm gonna talk more about producers in another video, but I'm gonna just put this little take as a bonus for this episode between my favorite rappers and my favorite album by them, and I'm gonna explain why they're my favorite rappers, and I'll go a little bit in depth of why maybe that's my favorite album from them. You feel me? So it starts off with number 1, Lil Wayne. So it's an interesting story. I wrote my first rap when I was 10, and I wrote it for my music class. So the rap was, my name is Presley, and I really love me. I love my mama, my papa, my daddy, and me. You know what I'm saying? That's my first rap. But I wasn't into rap like that. Like, I was hearing the hits. I was hearing like Kanye West's hits, like Good Life or Heartless. That was a little rap. Or I'll listen to like Lil Wayne with T-Pain on I Can't Believe It. Like, I was listening to rap. Like, I believe before this time, I heard also Drake on Forever with Eminem, Lil Wayne. Who else was on there? I can't forget it. Kanye West. Am I missing one? Drake was rapping on there too, so as well on the hook. So that's the kind of rap I was listening to growing up. The type of rap you hear the whole block playing these songs. You know what I'm saying? You come outside in the summer, you're hearing my neighbors, maybe people from even down the street are bumping the tunes. Like, this is the music that was popular at the time. You feel me? So I never really was like, you know, I was into music, I would say. I wasn't into like the purity of hip hop. So it wasn't until I got to grade 9 where I had a little bit more sense. You know, I'm able to find things on the internet now. You know, I'm understanding how shit's going, because I was listening to music that was dancing music, party music. I wasn't listening to, you know, other types of hip hop. So I got to like grade 10, and this was the song, and Lil Wayne was the artist that made me say, yo, I'm gonna try to do this music shit. Because to me, growing up doing the music shit, apart from doing it in, you know, I did it for my class, in front of my music class. At that time as a kid, I was thinking like, there's a billion thousands of a chance I would ever be a rapper, so I'm not gonna pursue that. You know what I mean? I think that's all, as all kids, when we're growing up, when, you know, we talk about, we don't really put like being a rapper at the time in their dreams. You know, we're thinking about like what the school teaches, what your parents teach you, like saying like, oh, you should be a lawyer and a doctor, engineer, a teacher, a scientist, you know what I'm saying? Astronaut if you want to. So I was like, there's no way. So when I heard Lil Wayne on that John track with Rick Ross, I was like, nah, I can do this shit, and I can do it better than Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So I just had that confidence in me, and it just came to me. You feel me? Because the reason why is because like I said, I was listening to party music, so I never thought of rapping. Also because like I'm not the kind of artist I want to be. Like, I don't really care about talking about having a party. I rather listen to the music at a party and have a good time. You feel me? But I wasn't thinking like oh, I should be a rapper making party. I was like, nah, this is what rap is. You know, they make that the third verse. They want to mix it with the chorus because they're singing on the chorus. They're maybe singing R&B on the chorus, or it's a heavier song, brighter instrumentals, and they want to like put rap at the end. Like, yo, rap is a new thing, I guess, on mainstream records. I don't know. I was like, yo, that's what I'm hearing, rap on the third verse, on the last verse. You feel me? Apart from that Forever song, but other than that, that's all I was hearing growing up as a kid. You feel me? Going to like Nigerian parties with my mom, and they'll play a 1-2 American music, and they be talking about the third verse. Like, you hear like for example, party music, maybe like a 50 Cent. When 50 Cent had Get Rich or Die Trying, you feel me? And people were playing in the club. So that's the kind of rap I was listening to growing up, like party music. But I was never like, yo, I wanna party and make music, especially because I'm young, bro. I don't grow up thinking that. I just love music. I just love dancing to music. That was it. That was the end of it. So boom. So then when Lil Wayne, because when he did that John track, he said some line like, I got the gun drawn. This ain't a sketch. I pay these niggas with a reality check. That's when I was like, whoa. He actually made like a meaning behind the rap. Like he actually made a really good metaphor. Like he had to really put that together in his head and think about that and make a bar. I was like, what? That's what Lil Wayne is doing. Because I heard Lil Wayne, I Can't Believe It by T-Pain, so I wasn't thinking he's gonna come like that. So I was like, nah, I can do this rap shit. It's not a 1 in a billion chance now. And even if I'm like, no, I'm gonna make it. And I'm saying right now, even if I was like not gonna make it, I'm always gonna be rapping because now I know my sound. Now I know what kind of music I want to bring out towards the people. I don't care if it's 70 people that listen to it. Niggas are listening to my shit, you feel me? Even some kids came up to me and said, yo, Presley, we like your music. So people, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, this is my lane in this sense. Like, I can make bars, you feel me? I can make like metaphors, similes and shit. You feel me? Like I'm able to think outside the box naturally growing up. So I was like, yo, I can just make music thinking outside the box and you put it on a beat and it sounds nice. You just match with the beat. Yo, this is crazy. I can do this shit. It's not in a billions of a chance now. Since now there's hope for Presley Prince. You feel me? So when I heard John, so that's why Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper because of that. You feel me? He puts the metaphors, the bars. He actually makes you listen to music. He makes the lyrics to get you thinking. To like actually sit down and listen to what he's saying or really just stand up, whatever, just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And once you learn what he said, the way he flows on it, you're like, wow, this is a complicated bar, but I get it. And he's making more every single line. He's not stopping on his bars. Every line is a metaphor. Every line is a simile. Every line is wordplay. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna be a rapper. So Lil Wayne's my first favorite rapper. Because of that, and my favorite album from Lil Wayne is the Carter 4. Alright, so that's the first one, Lil Wayne. Then we get into number 2, Kendrick Lamar. So the reason why I fuck with Kendrick Lamar is because he's really good at storytelling. You feel me? He's really good at painting a picture for you based on the meaning of the song, based on there's a concept to the song. You feel me? And again, that adheres to me when it comes to like metaphors, like actually having a message. So he delivers a message. So and he's able to put the sentences together with his like syllables, and his antonyms and consonants. Like he's able to put the sentences together. You feel me? And he can even like say it simply. I remember one time he said on a line on his album called Section 80. He said, "My simplest lines are more pivotal." So rappers that are rapping with big words, that doesn't make you a dope rapper. It's the way you put it together. You feel me? So he's able to storytell. He's able to put it together. So my favorite album from Lil, and he's very versatile too, which is crazy. And my favorite album, he's versatile in the sense of like, how can I say this? Like, he's versatile in the sense of his delivery, like how he delivers the bars, how he emphasizes words, how he uses melody, but it still sounds like real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So Lil Wayne is Kendrick Lamar is number 2, and my favorite album from Kendrick Lamar is Good Kid, Mad City. You feel me? Then we get into number 3. So he's number 3, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? My favorite album from Tupac is Me Against the World. Like people, you know, growing up listening to hip hop, I didn't listen to Tupac until I was 18, 19. So growing up, I never listened to Tupac. But you know, I was like, nah, he's one of those greats where you have to go back. Like I came to a season in my life where I was like, yo, I gotta go back into the crates. I gotta go back into the past. Like they always talk about the golden era of rap. These OGs in the game, like a Snoop Dogg or like Ice Cube. They talk about the old music, how it was the golden era compared to now. So I decided to go back. You feel me? So I went back. I found Tupac, and the album that I listened to all his albums, but the album that really stuck with me was Me Against the World, especially during a time of where, you know, I made it into university. You know what I'm saying? I lost like all my friends. A lot of my friends were gone that I grew up in high school with. I lost a lot of my friends. I had to become a man. I had to start having more responsibility. I had to focus on school now. I was like, yo, this is real life. I got to put 100% into school now. I'm not playing around, you know what I mean? and I'm just trying to get the degrees to make mama at ease. I'm trying to get the degree for me, and I believe that's a big flex. If you get, like, having a degree is a big flex for a girlfriend. You know what I mean? That's the flex. People don't want to finish school, but the flex is getting your education. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can fall back on if things don't work. Of course, pursue your dreams, but have something where you're able to get income while you're working on your dream. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, Tupac, you know, I lost a lot of my friends and shit like that. Had a lot of personal issues, I guess, with the family. And he dropped the album called Me Against the World. So when I listened to that one, I was like, yo, this is me right now. I feel like it's me against the world. Like, everyone's counting me out. Everyone's underestimating me. Everyone's putting me to a box. Like, oh, Presley's not gonna make it based on his present circumstances. Like, judging me based on my circumstances currently. You know what I mean? They're seeing me. They're underestimating me. They think I ain't shit. They think that, like, I don't care that they think I'm not shit, because I always knew growing up I'll be something. I'll be somebody. But I was like, wow, they're really telling a Prince. Like, that's why my name is also Presley Prince, because I'm destined to be a king. Like, it's my birthright. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, look at history. All the princes became kings. Like, it's just what's gonna happen. So for me, I was like, yo, people don't see the royalty in me. It's okay, because you can underestimate me. You can treat me like the underdog. It gives me more of a drive. I want you to underestimate me, because you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be standing still, like, wow, I never knew Presley was the chosen one. Like, jeez. You know what I'm saying? So look, when I listen to that Tupac, and, you know, being who Tupac is, he's really like a rebellious type. He says fuck the system. He's really about telling the truth. That's Tupac. He's a truth teller. Like, he's really good at making an impact. So that's why I fuck with Tupac and not Me Against the World. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I'm gonna be successful one day. So I gotta focus on myself. I gotta hone into my craft. I gotta be consistent. I gotta be disciplined. I gotta focus on school, and prioritize my music, make a schedule, and be consistent at it. I was like, yo, the world doesn't know. Presley Prince is already king. It's set in stone. I'm going to be great regardless. Especially because I walk with God, and God got me. You know what I'm saying? God got me. So I know I'm going to be successful. It's inevitable. I'm going to be successful. Presley will be successful. It's inevitable. I'm sorry. Haters. I'm sorry, haters. Presley, he's going to be smiling. He's going to be successful. You feel? So look, that's my favorite. So that's number 4, Tupac. And finally, no, that's number 3. So Tupac is number 3. Then we get into number 4. Euros. So a lot of people don't know Euros. He's a rapper from Las Vegas. I found out about him when I first got into hip hop. My favorite album from him was the first album I heard from him was The Foundation 2. And the reason why I like Euros, people don't really know Euros. People know Euros in Vegas, I think, and a lot of places in America. I think he does shows, maybe, I don't know, but he spits, bro. Like, he's dope. Like, he's like an underground artist. I hate to say underground artist, but like, he should get his shine. He should be a mainstream artist making his music. Like, not mainstream in the sense of the messages, like the meaning behind it, but he's dope, man. Like, he's super dope. Like, I found out about him when I used to be on, like, Dat Piff. I found out about him on Dat Piff, and I think also on Hot New Hip Hop. So he dropped an album called The Foundation 2, and he made this line. Okay, the thing with Euros is this: he's with the bars and the facts. To me, Euros is like he's with the bars and the facts. So, like, he's able to say things that are powerful, that are like the truth, like literally, and he's able to make metaphors. So now he's able to do bars. So he's good at bars and facts. So that's what I like about Euros. Like, that's my music. I make bars and facts. You feel me? So that's why I fuck with Euros. You know what I'm saying? Because he can, like, it doesn't always sound like he's trying to use wordplay, or it doesn't always sound like it's a metaphor. Like, he'll put metaphors all over the place, but he'll also put facts, like real like literal meanings, like experiences. Like, he'll put experience lyrics into his music, and he'll put bars where you gotta think about it, but it's still reality. You feel me? It's still life. It's still experience, right? It's still life, right? So he made a song called My Love for This Game Is Unconditional. So when I heard that resonated with me. That's like that period when you dropped that. It was during a period where I was finding out about hip hop. This is when I was in grade 9. So I'm finding out about hip hop, and I came across Euros, and when he said that line, "My love for the game is unconditional," it made me feel like, wow, that's me with the music. Like, my friends may leave, people are coming into my life, and people are leaving my life, and it's always on conditions. Like, people will switch because it's not the way they want to control you, or the way the friendship started, and they want to control you, or they felt like, or they put you in a box. They may not have known you, and then you show who you are, and now they want to hate on you. You feel me? So his was like, "My love for this game is unconditional." So I was at a point where I was like, yo, I love music more than my friends, not more than my family, but I love music more than my friends. Like, I love music. It's like, it's unconditional. That's how I fell in love with hip hop. I used to find albums. I used to go through the whole catalog of hip hop. I listened to everybody when I started listening to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? During this period, I was listening to MMG. I was listening to TDE. All the rappers from these groups. You feel me? I was listening to who else? I was listening to Biggie, Tupac, Drake came. Like, so many artists. Young Money. Like, who else? Like, everybody. I listened to every artist. I listened to Wiz Khalifa, especially when he dropped that Taylor Alterdice. I think that's how you pronounce it, Alterdice or something. Every rapper, bro, every rapper. But the rap I was listening to was like mostly bars. Like, those like the raps I was listening to had to have substance. So like, if I heard the first 2 songs and they didn't have substance, I'm going to another album from a different artist that has that substance I'm trying to look for. So I listened to every single, like, everybody. I listened to, who else did I listen to? I listened to Kanye West, Jay-Z, Nas, J. Cole, Freddie Gibbs, who else? Underachievers, Flatbush Zombies, Pro Era, Joey Badass, all those guys. So I fell in love with the music. So when he said that line, I was like, that's really how I feel, bro. My love for this game is unconditional. I love hip hop. Hip hop saved me in a sense. It made me, like, hip hop kind of raised me. It gave me my honor. You feel me? A lot of the principles from rap, listening to the lyrics I fuck with and the artists I fuck with, always taught me honor in their lyrics. Always taught me real ethics and principles and how to move as a man. You know what I'm saying? So when Euro said that line, I resonated with it. So yeah, Yours is my favorite album from him. It's kind of hard for me to say, but it has to be The Foundation too, because that was the album I fell in love with it, with the hip hop too, and I fell in love with his album. So it has to be The Foundation too. You feel me? That was that album. That was the one. Foundation 2 is crazy. I have to say The Foundation 2, and he has so much music. So make sure you go check out Euros, you know what I'm saying? Dope artist, man. I found Euros at a time where he followed me on Instagram. He used to follow people at the time. Like, if you're a fan of his music, he'll follow you. If you like if you like type in a lyric from a song and you tag him with his at name, he'll follow you. And he even like your tweets. If you made a good tweet, I think he liked like 1 or 2 of my tweets. If you make a good tweet. And at the time, it was like, he had like 22K followers. So like, I found about him when he had like 22K, and he was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Euros. Hold on, let me get some water real quick. Fuck with Euros, man. Euros is dope. Euro be mixing the bars and the facts, man. Super sick. Super sick. Alright, so now, drum roll, my final artist. Number 5. Joey Badass. Yo. Joey Badass? Bars! Every line is a bar. Joey Badass is like Nas on Ether. Every line is a bar. Every previous line relates to the present bar, to the future bar. He has double entendres. He has triple entendres, I guess. I don't know if you want that deep, but yeah, he plays some triple entendres, obviously. Like, Joey Badass is next. Like, he's sick. Like, Joey Badass bars, like, it's crazy. It's like you have to really listen. And like, you have to, if you listen to an album by him, you have to play the album at least like 10 times before you catch a lot of the lines. Like, and he has good feeling beats too. Like, his beat, he does like the old school shit. See, I have a flat top. I love the old school look of a flat top, right? But he's with the old school type beats. So like, he be skating on those beats, and he makes it sound like modern and shit like that. Like, it's next. mixing the bars, has real messages. You be talking about the third eye shit, about, you know, finding the truth, like what the truth is, what's the truth. Like he's about that. Like he's about opening and being aware, like having a third eye, like seeing the gimmick, seeing the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the lie, the distraction they put us in society to control us and put us in a box and, you know, oppress us or whatever it is. Like, and yeah, so like he's dope. Joey Badass, my favorite album from him is 2000. He dropped that album 2000. The first time I heard about him, my homie showed it to me. It was 1999. That was the album. But he dropped one that's called 2000, which is like recently, I believe. I think it was like 2024, 2025, or 2023. One of his albums, yeah, that 2000 album's crazy. That album's crazy. So I'm gonna say that was crazy. So those are my top favorite artists and my favorite albums from them. So I'm gonna list it again. Number 1, you got Lil Wayne. Number 2, you got Kendrick Lamar. Number 3, you got Tupac. Number 4, you got Euros. Number 5, you got Joey Badass. Now, as a bonus round, I'm gonna let you know my favorite producers. I'm not gonna explain anything, I'm just gonna list them. These are my favorite producers. Hopefully one day I can work with them. You can send me some beats, cook up from scratch, make some anthems, make some real meaningful anthems. An anthem like the Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. We're going that far. You feel me? We're going up, way up there. So no particular order for these producers. Harry Fraud, The Alchemist, Madlib, The Architect from Flatbush Zombies, and Kanye West. That's all I gotta say. Peace.